Hey, it's Professor Josh. Welcome back for another video. Today I have lots of NFTs to open up. So some special holiday ones. I know it's after the holidays, but we missed out on these ones before the holidays. And maybe one that has a little crunch to it. So hopefully it's not damaged. Stick around to find out. So we're back, I'm back. We're gonna do some videos for you. We took a little break with the holidays. Hopefully you enjoyed the holidays yourself. But I have some cool NFTs I need to open that are kind of holiday related. Because if you think about what line's holiday related, I haven't opened up yet and got out the actual Redeemables. It seems like it's been a year. Probably has been a year if we look back. The Redeemables here, and check them out from Elf. Yes, Elf, the Elf line. Very cool movie, a great holiday classic, of course. But some great Funko Pops as well, too, that were in these and the redeemable part. Some we've seen before, other ones are new, so it's really cool to see how these lines transition and how NFTs are doing. You know, they're coming out with almost 2 drops a month, it seems like now, and probably pretty consistent going. I don't know, that could be good and bad, you know, depending on the lines you're going after and things like that. I definitely wouldn't say try to be NFT complete. That would be crazy, but going after the lines you like and love could be a lot of fun and maybe a little easier with them not always selling out, so you never know. Alright, so I'm going to check out, of course, I also have one that I don't believe is from the Elf line, but does have a little crunch in it, and it's a single one, so I think this is from another line I have, but yeah, like a little bit of oof, like smash, crunch. Hopefully that sorter inside protect it. I don't know. We'll have to find out at the end. But we got the Elf NFTs, and I wanted to open one of these first because one of them is a bigger box, but it's only one. A single one that's in a bigger box. There's only one that was in this. That was a surprise, I think, for most people that it was in a bigger box, because I don't think anyone realized it till later that it was going to be more of a deluxe pop. And it's interesting, this is the first time they're not using a sorter. It's just wrapped in bubble wrap. At least it has bubble wrap, I can say that. So it's wrapped in bubble wrap and some paper and things like that. And I ordered it in a separate box, I think. I believe that one I made sure was ordered in a separate box. And they showed this one, but this is the first one they actually have that is actually a little bigger. It is the Buddy the Elf Grail. So this was out of 999 they were supposed to be. I have to check out. I'm trying to remember what the actual numbers were for these. Alright, so if you're ever wondering what the numbers are and how many actually were redeemed, great place to check is the Discord for Droppp. So if you check out Dropp's Discord, you can find out these numbers. So Buddy the Elf was supposed to be 999. Well, 953 were redeemed, so not too bad, only a few off of it compared to maybe some of the others. Sometimes I've seen anywhere from 500 plus, but not usually the Grails. The Grails usually are pretty close in the 900 range. This is, of course, 999, but only 953 of these are supposed to exist out there. I do like how it's on there with Buddy the Elf, and it has the little puffin, right? And he's on there. Very cute that it's on the ice block and it's separate block. I don't know. Could they have fit this in a regular box? I think they could. I mean, it's kind of weird. You know, it's kind of nice they did this because maybe it would have cut down on the size they could have made it or something like that. But I think this could have easily went into a regular size box. We'll have to find out. But it looks really cool. Glad to have that one in the collection. But now I think I have all the rest in one big box. So as we kind of go through these, of course, this box looks pretty good. Like, I like this. It came in good. No big dents, no big craziness. Hopefully that means inside it looks good. He came in well. I was happy about that. I was really worried, you know, with the different size one. They didn't have them in the sorter, which you think they would have made cardboard sorter. They make them for other deluxe or 6-inch pops and things like that. So you think they would have made them. But these all came in the normal kind of sorters, depending on how many there are, that type of thing. So we're going to check these out and see how they came. Hopefully everything came well. And also we'll check out some more of the numbers. So we'll check out some of the other numbers as we go along. All right, so let's see what we can find in here. First up, okay, these two. First up, so these weren't actually too bad to buy on like the aftermarket, like Atomic Hub. Now you can buy things directly on Droppp too, as well beforehand, the Redeemables, or if you wanted to get the card before the redemption tokens are delivered, or the tokens right afterwards too. But this is Ming Ming. So Ming Ming, first up, it looks really good. I kind of like this one. I like his, you know, little beard there all around. He's holding his hot cocoa, I believe, in his hand there. And so this was originally 1,600 pieces. Let's see, Ming Ming is 1,523. So actually not too bad of how many were redeemed. Quite a few of these were redeemed, but it's a pretty cool one. I do like how his glasses are done. Looks really well. I love the boxes, of course, because they have the card actually on the back. They look really good. And that one looks like it's in good condition. All right. And then next up is Jovi. All right. So Jovi here. Jovi is trademarked. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Like, Jovi's actually trademarked, the name Jovi. Kind of weird. Kind of interesting. So, this one looks good. Looks like no problems with it. I do like this one. I don't believe this one was ever made as a pop before too. So that's pretty cool to have this one as a new one to put in the collection. Of course, this was 1,600 and 1,540. So very close, 1,540. Only, what, 60 weren't redeemed. So that's not too bad for this line. And like I said, these were pretty affordable to get. So even if people put them in the aftermarket to buy, pretty easy to get the redemption tokens. And then this is after actually all the tokens have been redeemed as well too. These are the numbers that are coming out. So these two so far, not too bad. That means we're still waiting for our Freddy. And then of course there are a couple others that are in here. So let's see what's in here. What's left? Okay. Yes, there's 3 more left. 3 more left. Let's see. This one. This one looks really good. They look like they're in good condition too. Nothing wrong with the box here. But we got Leon. Leon looks really good. Leon, of course, the snowman there with his, what is he holding? His cane, right? He has his little cane. He has sunglasses on, a tie. It looks really good. 1,600 again. And this was another legendary one. And then 1,520 were redeemed. So actually 80 less than what was available. But not too bad. They do look good. These look really good. I like these. These elf ones came out really well. Should have opened them before the holidays and had them actually, you know, out for the holidays. But I guess maybe next holiday is when I'll have them out. Let me know in the comments below if you got any of these as well too. Always curious about who else might have got some. All right, so we had the Grail, we had a couple legendaries, we have one more legendary. I like this one because it reminds me of some of the anime ones that have recently came out. It is Buddy the Elf, and Buddy the Elf is eating what? He's eating noodles, but like with like marshmallows, right? And that's what it's all about. So, looks really good. It looks fun. It kind of reminds me of like Goku eating noodles and things like that. Again, 1,600 pieces. Let's see. This one is 1,527. So, not too bad. That means, what, 73 of these weren't redeemed out there. So, not too bad. I think these look really good. This one is a fun one for Buddy, though. And he's kind of like is sitting with his legs crossed. I like how he's sitting on here, too. So, you easily sit down. You don't have to worry about him, like, falling over or anything crazy like that. Okay, that means we have one left, and we all know what this means. One left is the royalty, and what the royalty is typically, it's been a Freddy Funko, but not always, and we'll find that out in just a second as well too. But royalty is you get every common, uncommon, rare, and epic and keep those to when they do the redemption token, send them out. Now you could buy the redemption token from someone as well too that did that. You could have multiple collections and sets. It's pretty easy to see what you have on Droppp and if you're almost at that or what one you're missing and things like that. You can buy them on Atomic Hub or other marketplaces or right there on Droppp as well too if you need to finish your set, missing a couple of commons, usually missing a couple epics and things like that. Sometimes they can cost like $4, sometimes they cost like 2 cents for a card. It just depends on what card you need. Sometimes I've seen them go for like $20 or $30 for epic and things like that to help finish your set. So it could be really easy or really hard. But I do love the Freddy Funkos from these lines. And this one looks great because it is Freddy Funko as Buddy the Elf. I think this one looks really awesome. And he's holding the maple syrup, right? So he's holding the maple syrup almost like a beer bottle. But I know what it is. That looks fun. Yeah, it looks really good. So yeah, it says maple syrup on it, but it does look like maybe Freddy's holding a beer bottle. I don't know. What do you think? So, again, this one is 2,000, so a little bigger with 2,000, but only 1481. So I find royalties are less than legendaries typically, because royalties, like I said, you have to complete the whole set. Some people don't go after them. Some people maybe aren't Freddy collectors. And you have to get the whole set, so people have to sell their cards for you to buy, because you might not get them out of just opening packs usually. So that's pretty cool that you're able to get stuff like that. Freddy Funko as Buddy the Elf is a great one to have in the collection. Even at 2,000 pieces, you're talking about really a less than about a 1,400 piece Freddy Funko, which isn't too bad, and it's a classic character. I definitely could see this Freddy going up over time as people look for, you know, there's not a lot of like holiday Freddy Funkos that are like off of characters, you know. Like, I wonder if they'll ever do one where Freddy Funko is like, I don't know, Freddy Funko as, let's see, did they do Snow Miser and Heat Miser and things like that? But Freddy Funko as a snowman, Freddy Funko as like other things, like if you think about how those kind of things work. But Freddy Funko, definitely you've seen him as like Olaf. There's a pretty rare one out there as Olaf, and some of the other ones that are out there. But I think Buddy the Elf looks really good. I like him. All right, so we're gonna find out if our pop got damaged. Hopefully it's not, because I've heard horror stories lately of people trying to wait for them to decide, Droppp to decide. It's been a while for this one too. Would they even have anything? They're going to just send me a $30 credit? Are they going to do what if this is damaged? And this is, I believe, the only one I got from this line. That's why I only have this one, because I just went after, and I think I finished a redemption, or maybe I had... maybe I just went and bought the token. I can't remember on this one. I might have just finished it because I started opening some pack, went after it. All right, so far, let's see what it looks like. So far, it looks like maybe it survived with the sorter. I'm thinking the sorter might have helped it survive, because it doesn't look like the sorter has any damage, which could be a good sign, because this looks almost like a puncture wound here that I went into it. So this was a redemption one that was a little bigger, but it's not a Freddy Funko. There's only a few that have not been a Freddy Funko, and this was one of those. So this is Vagar, the giant dragon from House of Dragons there. This is a very cool dragon. Definitely a really cool one for the collection. And really neat looking. I think this one, people go after the dragons like crazy, I know. A lot of people are looking for some of the dragons, especially when they only make one of them. This would have been a perfect one probably to have in a bigger one like the Buddy the Elf Grail that we saw. So I have to find out if I can find out and remember what they were. So we did Game of Thrones ones. We opened those a while back. Probably go check out the past video for that one. But the House of Dragons came a little bit after the Elf ones, which is funny. I find we had some other ones that came before that we got in. But this was 3,500 pieces. But this is probably the lowest number redemption I've seen for this high of number. Only 1990 were redeemed. So only 1990 were redeemed That means there was what, like, whew, like 1510. So 1,510 of these never redeemed. This one looks really awesome. That means this is a lot rarer than what you think. A little under 2,000 pieces instead of a 3,500 piece. I'm curious, maybe we can see what this is going for. I don't know on this one. I did not end up getting all these other ones that were on there. Just didn't go after some of these for this line. Decided to skip them. I do like House of the Dragons, but let's see what we got here. Let's look up our HobbyDB app. Maybe we can see what this is going for. I'm curious. Alright. Alright, so fake art is coming in at $115. Not too bad. I'm sure it was not as easy to get some of these like this and the redemptions on these. So I could see that one definitely going up, especially how different it is compared to the number that's on the sticker. I wish they would update some of these stickers. I do like this sticker. The sticker looks really good on this one, being this yellow. This looks like a really good pop. It could have been a bigger dragon. It would have been really cool. They had a really large dragon in one of the bigger boxes, like the elf one that we have here. It wouldn't have been cool to be in that kind of box. I don't know. So what was your favorite out of these? Lots of different elf ones, of course, to choose from, or maybe you're a House of Dragon fan. Let me know in the comments below. Of course, check out what's coming up. We have a lot coming up on Whatnot if you haven't checked it out. We got a lot of different auctions, but we have our special charity auction for scholarships coming up on February 9th. So if you want to check that out, make sure to go over there and bookmark that. And then also check out our weekly auctions where we do mystery boxes, sodas, all kinds of fun things. And we'll be posting a bunch of different stuff for sale. Maybe some extra NFTs that we have. You never know what's going to be up in there. So check us out on Whatnot, of course, ProfessorJosh. And if you haven't used our link below, you never used Whatnot before, you can save $15 off your first purchase by using that link below. So that's very cool. All kinds of stuff coming up, of course, with videos and fun things like that. PopFourceOne on Thursday is on my channel, so hopefully you can join us on there. And then hopefully we'll see you Wednesday night on Whatnot. But again, what do you need to do? You need to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye.